Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Creatrix Podcast, the international edition of it. And today's guest is a really interesting person. His name is Raynor Bruges, and he's a former student and in Holland, and he's now head of program at Woensige Deutsches event, which is now part of ID&T, and everybody probably knows about ID&T. And without further ado, my name is Andre, I'll be the host.
My name is Anto, the co-host.
And we want to welcome Raynor. Raynor, it's good to have you here.
Thanks. It's good to be here. Back at the school.
Yeah. Do you feel nostalgic about being back here? Or?
Yeah, when I entered the building, I looked a bit around, but it's very familiar. I spent a lot of hours here.
A lot of stress, I assume, like we
Actually
all have.
not.
No?
I didn't do anything about school. I finished everything very easy.
Yeah. When you're
And my thing in life is that I try it, and if I fail, then I'm gonna learn for it. And if I don't fail, a 5.5 or 55 points is enough. You know? So I got by very easy, actually.
Yeah. I think it's all about having fun in it. Like
it is. As long as you do something that you like, it's yeah. I think it's a mind state of how you approach everything, you know. So when you do something that you love, or you can actually learn about something that it's easier to suck in that information. So,
yeah. It's all about the drive and just
Yeah.
knowing that if you really like that thing, it's not really gonna feel like learning or doing stuff.
Yeah, if you have a passion for something, and it's very interesting to hear tips and tricks and everything. And if I don't like something, it goes one ear in and out. So yeah, you easily forget stuff you don't like. So yeah.
When was the year you graduated?
I did not graduate. I'm a dropout.
Okay. All right.
then
I'm a dropout.
better.
I don't know if you heard like the diploma gate, but there was a year that in Holland came very bad in the news about media and entertainment management diplomas being bought and everything and given away. And I was in like the second or third year. I was like right in the middle of the whole bachelor degree. So I made a hard decision to drop out because I was making a lot of progress in the DJ world. And for me, that was a better time investment than actually finishing school. And I have to say, it's been a good choice. Actually, yeah.
Actually, I'm on the same page on that one.
Yeah.
I also went to Michigan State University back in the States, and actually I was DJing.
Yeah.
And that's when I started DJing back in 2012. Like I was DJing in the clubs and frat parties and house parties, and I was earning a lot of cash. And I was like, man, I can maybe become a DJ or something. Yeah. Because I was earning a lot, and I was like, oh, I mean, fuck the study. I'm not gonna do this. I was like literally pushed from my parents, like typical tiger parents from Asia, you know, right? And like I was just pushed towards to like accounting major, and I was like, I'm not gonna do this. But of course I failed my grades.
Yeah, you're in school
now. So I was like sent to Korean military service because it's mandatory in Korea for 2 years. Yeah. So I did that like during 2 years, and I was like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And I decided to just work in the music industry as a promoter because I thought it was a bit unrealistic to become a DJ. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think it's like I
actually, being a DJ was your foundation to go. Explore that world, and that's the same for me. Yeah, exactly. The fun thing is the DJing helped me establish a career as a programmer, as an organizer, advisor for a lot of brands or organizations. And that's because you were on the fields and experience everything, so you know what you're talking about. That's something you're not gonna learn in school.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fun thing is, I went to college to like an event study to become like the dance programmer of our pop podium, like Patronaat. And actually that job has been offered to me twice now, and I declined it. But that was my dream, and I could have reached my goals if I wanted to, but with a different path. So, yeah. I think the path you take is the path that's been set for you. So, yeah. The only thing you regret is that the student loan. You know? Oh yeah. if you make a lot of money and you can forget about that, then you have no regrets. But that's something that's like.
Yeah,
I think that it's like, I should have finished it, but actually if I didn't finish it, I wouldn't be doing this, so yeah.
But I think when it comes to education, a lot of people think that if you can just go to uni and finish everything, you have a 4 years program study, you're done with it, you can just get a job. It's not really how it works. You just got to do something extra.
Yeah.
It's all about like pursuing something further than just going to classes and passing your exam.
It's all about the extras, because eventually, in whatever field you want to be an expert or whatever, network is everything. Like you can have a degree, but if you don't know people or how everything works, from what's it called, in the field expertise, you know, you're not gonna get very far. And I saw it with a lot of students in my year. Like the students that were also organizing stuff already were the ones that are successful now. And yeah, as a one in 10 persons, a person that has a drive or.
Yeah. We were really curious because now you're working as a event programmer for Vonzige Deutsches. Could you tell us a bit about the job? What it actually entails? What's the job about? What are you doing on a day-to-day basis?
Day-to-day basis, well, in normal circumstances.
Oh yes, in normal circumstances.
In normal circumstances, we have about 130 club events a year, and
130.
130, yeah.
Man, that's a lot to handle.
That's very lot.
Yeah.
And that's not even counting festivals. We have like 8 festivals where we're a partner in. A lot of people don't know it, but we own a few brands of festivals, and actually. By joining ID&T, we did a few years prior to that, we host like Mysteryland, and this year was supposed to be like a stage for 6,000 people, and Amsterdam Open Air, we hosted there, so we also do some hosts with organizations that are externally.
Just being part of the big ones, right?
Yeah. Like the big organizations are right now also the only ones that can pay us, and we only do like stuff that fits our profile like very good. So we're very picky in that, and that's a part of my job also, to see benefits in venues or in cities or in genres of music. It's a very diverse job, and I program all the events. So every DJ that's on there, I have to know, and I scout, and I actually coach. I also coach our DJs. That's a bit what I do.
So pretty much you're managing everything for for the festivals.
I manage stuff. Like all the artist activity.
I like kind of lineups and so on. Everything. Lineups also, right?
Lineups, the main part of my job is the lineup work, like filling lineups, but also I actually started a few business units within Vonzige Deutsches. This is a Dutch word, sorry. So I started an agency a few years ago. Because we can bring artists to the table very fast, because we have like 25 cities in Holland alone.
Was it Level Up Agency?
That was New Level Agency.
New Level Agency.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the agency we started initially, but we stopped it now because we're gonna do some reorganization within Vonzige Deutsches. So we're gonna. We're gonna start a new agency called Vonzige Deutsches Agency, because we're gonna brand our name now.
Okay.
And I also produce music for Vunzige Deuntjes, for artists, and yeah, that's a bit what I do.
Oh, okay, so you were basically just combining artist management, so you take artists and kind of grow them.
Yeah.
And then also use your other position as an event organizers to help them get some gigs so they could get experience. And
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the two go hand in hand because I have the experience in the field as a DJ, so I know what to do, and actually it's all a business, you know. So if I can take a DJ and coach him and evolve him in something better, it benefits the company.
Everybody in the end.
So because there's some loyalty when somebody gets like a bigger artist, you still have like a low fee because you pushed him there, you brought him. So it's actually a big business, and I do it for the love also, but in the end it's a business. So
yeah. And should we talk a bit about let's talk actually a bit about the current situation, because everybody knows with the pandemic going on, I guess people are also curious about some insights from somebody like you working in the events industry.
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing at the moment? Because obviously all your events are probably cancelled. What are you focusing on at the moment? Do you focus more on releasing music, or how is it?
Yeah, we like I said, 2 years ago I started a few business units within Vunzige Deuntjes. That was bringing out music and an agency. And the music part, both things were a bit my project. And now it's everyone's project because we can't do parties anymore. So now we're developing a new platform to facilitate like real label opportunities for artists. So
you mean like a potential new artist, or
yeah.
Like it's kind of discovering new artists, right?
Yeah. But that's what I do like all the time. And when we're able to like facilitate shows, a label, platform, and an agency, actually it could benefit us as a company better than before, because now a lot of agencies are going bankrupt, or festival organizations, but also like normal promoters. So I think we can actually come out better after Corona with a bit more market share everywhere. So that's our plan. We're just looking at the future and anticipate everything and stay positive. Like we have to come out better out of this bad situation.
Yeah. It's all about like, obviously it's a really bad situation, but it's also about looking at the opportunities, because there's always some opportunities.
You have to look at the opportunities, because if you go in a negative vibe, it's not gonna go anywhere. So we're always looking for new opportunities, and especially now we as a team and as a whole company, we're behind this new form of business. So every business unit within ID&T is gonna create a label and music opportunities and
diverse. So that's one of the parts of the new plan. At least for the moment.
I don't know if it's secret, so but
it's probably not. As long as you release them already.
No, it's not a secret.
Yeah,
but it's okay to like let something, confidential stuff out. So
I still have my contract, so one of the few people, but
I heard 2 weeks ago actually the 40%. The ID&T decided to fire 40% of the employees.
People in the event industry.
Yeah, it's really sad. Yeah,
a lot of venues which we work with, laying down like 50% of the people, 60%. And actually, it happened within ID&T also. But I'm one of the lucky few that can keep his job, mainly because I was already busy with the new form of business that ID&T is headed to in 2021, and I was already they're like busy with it 2 years prior. So the mind state is what they want, and what is it called? My experience in both the producing, music making field, and like the managing artist side, because I did everything already. I have like a golden record for producing. I have brought artists to the light. Like my artist right now is the best DJ from Holland, according to Phonics, but she's the best. So, and those are projects I did on my own, and these are the projects that are worth money now for me to keep my job. So that's a good thing. Yeah.
At least you're surviving.
I'm surviving
among the older people. Especially around this time, because like a lot of my colleagues back in Malaysia, they kind of lost their jobs.
Yeah.
As like, and the future is very uncertain about this, you know. Like
especially with this COVID-19. I think it's all about the buffer that a company has for how long can you like exist within a time frame that you can't organize something, you know. And they actually calculated it with this company also, like if we don't organize anything, there's no more revenue coming in, then we can exist to this and this date, and
you feel like,
and it's getting uncertain by the moment, you know,
like time is running out, just like
even tonight there's gonna be like new corona rules, and it's gonna affect again.
Let's keep changing.
Yeah.
But it's also curious because some bigger festivals, they were coming up with live streams.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think it's many people who actually would pay to watch those live
I think there's
concerts.
a certain market that want to pay for the artists. Like I saw, like I think Tomorrowland did a paid few that was pretty good, but there are also a lot of that you know, all the artists are doing their live stream on their own, so it's not very special anymore.
No, it's
like Mysteryland did a really big thing behind it.
That was a
like
really
with the
good
balloons and everything, and that was a new experience for people. But how do you say it? It's just a flood of mixtapes and online mixes that nobody cares anymore. Like it has
I mean, for those like a live stream videos or like a channels, already Boiler Room and Circle already took a place, and they already kind of positioned the market. YouTube anyway. So like people will be like, I mean, of course, we would like to watch the artist or the festival
people
company.
Only looking at opportunities to like be seen.
Yeah.
And when everybody does it, it gets of course less special. So you have to like come up with something new, but I have no idea how you're gonna entertain people from a distance now. But
and that's probably just the big companies, big events who can actually get some people watching. So like usually
well, big events can invest
they have
to get some artists because a lot of artists are not even seeking the opportunity to go on a live stream or anything. It's very hard actually. I had to organize one really big live stream, and it's very hard to get like good artists, even when you offer them like a good sum of money. But
But does it really actually work to like attract people to watch it?
I think I saw that a few big artists. The fun thing about doing a live stream is the data is like on point. You can see the data on the screen. So we're actually learning a lot about our own concept of what people want from us and people expect from us. And Vunzige deuntjes is like a genre for a lot of people. For the
it's like hip hop.
They see it as an own genre, like more booty shake music, like everything that has a snare written to it. That's Vunzige deuntjes, and we actually are embracing that fact right now. But for over a few years, I'm getting like a lot of artists that want to DJ with at our parties, and they send me a mixtape, and it only exists out of tracks that are like, and I always shut those people down. But actually now in the live stream, we see when a DJ starts playing that rhythmic music, the streaming numbers go up. And when somebody plays old school hip hop or new, what we thought was cool, you see everybody going out of the live stream. So like when you have the rhythm music, you have 1,000 people in the stream, and hip hop, new hip hop or old hip hop, like 300. So that showed us a good perspective about how people see us and what we have to do now. So it has also benefits to do a live stream to gather data about your target audience. So that was also beneficial, but
and you can assume that those people who are watching the live stream would most certainly go to your events as well once things go back to normal. You are the most loyal fans, maybe.
Yeah, the most loyal fans follow you everywhere, actually, and the most loyal fans are the ones that are also not asking for refund tickets and everything, but because they know the value of that ticket right now in our books, instead of giving it out back, and it helps us endure this trauma a bit longer.
Right. We were talking, I was talking yesterday with Hanto. We're just gonna keep a bit this subject going with the pandemic.
That's going on right now. So
I think it's the most classic example. And we were talking about the UK market, because their chancellor, their minister of economy, he was talking on the TV about not really helping artists. He said that artists and events organizers who cannot make an income at the moment, they should just look to get a temporary different job to just retrain. Okay. And we had a bit of a debate between me and Hanto. I was saying that that's just not okay to say that, and you cannot really expect your most creative minds and your people who really bring a lot of taxes money every year to just retrain, even though it's for a temporary period. I think you'd rather keep them alive through government help, and then just expect them to be even more creative and to come up with new things. And what was your opinion on it?
Mine is actually, I really do understand the position, because I was once a promoter for 2 years in Korea and Malaysia, and a lot of my colleagues, they lost their jobs, and I feel this industry is very devastating to be right now. But on the other hand, I kind of understand the government's position, because it is what it is. That's the reality, and we don't know. The future is uncertain, and we don't know when this is going to be end. And of course, the government is going to be quiet. They're going to announce something that is very irresponsible for us, but we cannot really expect them to take care of the people all the way through. So I kind of understand both sides. That's why we got into debate.
Okay.
What do you think?
About this?
I'm all about the aid for this business. The fact is that people will always need. I only won't know the word in Dutch, but when things are bad or whatever, they feel the urge to blow out some steam, And this is something that's always gonna exist. The entertainment is always gonna exist, and it's better to keep it alive and evolve, because there is an urge for this. And the fun thing, I posted a meme a few days ago on my story, and it was about why people don't want to fund the artists and say they complain, whatever, but in this moment of time, people are listening more music, listening to music, watching live streams, they grab a hold of everything that's from the creative business to be at ease right now, or spend that time at home, and it's all effort that was out of the creative business, So they still need it right now. They need it. They approach it from their homes, but they still have an urge for
for entertainment.
For
entertainment. Any form of
and in any form, but it comes out of this industry, you know. These are the artists. These are the people that make it happen.
Yeah, and it's also the problem that this industry has been the most hit, like any forms of entertainment. Because if you talk about music festivals or concerts or going to the movie theater or to the theater, it's every form of entertainment. It's just like you can really
it's maybe not a primary need for a human being right now, but it is a very important need eventually, you know. And it's hard to like you have a lot of dream followers in this business also. They put everything aside to follow a dream, and when you get shut down by the government or whatever, it's very easy to say find a new job, but there are already a lot of people that are looking for jobs right now, and a lot of people in the entertainment industry or the creative industry are creative people, are a lot of people that did not do well in school, or they have like a different quality to them. So I think a lot of don't have diplomas also or good schooling, and so it's also hard to look for a job right now. And I see it happening in my like field of expertise, like all the DJs around me and everything. But when creative people are looking for jobs or having full-time jobs or whatever, it actually demotivates them and blocks the creative.
Yeah, I think that's the worst part.
The creativity is being shut down also.
Yeah.
I actually had someone in the studio last night, and he said, with this full-time job, I have to find now a time in the night to do a session, and I can't be creative because I'm doing things I don't like in a daily life. So it blocks me out.
That's just a sad reality that we kind of have to live with at the moment.
I mean,
but
that's
we just hope things are gonna get back to normal. ASAP.
But there's nothing to do but just wait.
Right. If you'd have 30 seconds to introduce our listeners to your events, what would you say about
self-promo?
To our events?
Is
my 30 seconds starting right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Raynor Bruges. I'm from Funzige Deuntjes, and if you like rhythmic music and you want a great night out with your girlfriends or see a lot of pretty girls, you have to come to Funzige Deuntjes. We're like globally known, only in Europe or whatever. You have to be there. When we start everything, be there.
Right. I think that's pretty much it from our side. We were really happy to have you here. It was really
good
talk.
To be here. Thanks.
Thanks for your time and for your wisdom.